Hi everyone, just a few minutes ago Amazon posted our March update release notes on their official website. Article is linked in the description below. Not a second to spare in terms of us finally knowing what we're getting exactly in March, because maintenance is tomorrow. These are the times and it's expected to last 4 hours. This is a nice short maintenance. The perks of having stuff already ready before pushing updates out. First of all, we have the Kadan story episode. This is a nice story. I recommend those of you who are 1100 or above would actually go and do it. We have the Abyss Raid Argos. This is an 8-man boss fight, which you can get the rewards for once a week. Comes in 3 phases, each of these phases with its own minimum item level in order to enter it. The first phase is at 1370. Many of you that are new are most likely not ready to enter Argos right now. However, I guess eventually in time you will be, and this is quite a nice fight, to be fair with you. Prepares you a little bit for a bit more challenging side of Lost Ark, stuff that's maybe to come in the future, parts of the things that are coming in the future. Not everything that's coming in Lost Ark is going to be mega challenging in the future, right? General updates, Arcasia Grand Tour. I've never participated in this kind of an event, so I'm really excited. Actually, one of the highlights for the March update for me personally is to participate in this particular event. Apparently, you're transformed into an Aruni, and you race versus another person in 2 teams of 7 competitors. I've always wanted to take part in Lost Ark events, but for my own account, my own region. When I started in 2018, it was in the middle of a Christmas event. When I reached Lutera Castle, there was so many people there giving food to children around Lutera. That was part of the Christmas event, Rudolph, Santa, etc. And from that moment on, I thought, man, I cannot wait for events, but for me also. Now, apparently, my first ever event in Lost Ark is Arcasia Grand Prix, and I cannot wait to jump into it. Competitive PvP, so the ranked version of PvP is also coming with tomorrow's patch. This, for me, is going to be very, very interesting, simply because I want to see how newer players to Lost Ark in the West are actually doing in PvP. What are the classes that are going to place high? What are the classes that are not going to do so well for us in the West? And compare them with the Russian version or the Korean version. Very, very, very curious to see what's going to happen in terms of leaderboards with the PvP season. New skins, thank God. This is something that people have been asking for since day one. And starting with tomorrow, we're getting the Omen skin collection. It's this one that you're seeing right now on the screen. When people ask for skins in your MMO, you have to give them more skins. So please, more skins faster so that people can buy them, and thus everyone's happy. The people and also the company, because they make money out of it. New login bonuses. This is an important section. The March update will add a new track for players to receive daily rewards for logging and claiming on a daily basis. Rewards include a variety of helpful materials such as honing materials, rapport selection chests, card packs, and much more. This track will have 25 daily bonuses alongside additional rewards, etc., just like it works normally. This is important because this is the only thing we're getting with the March update in terms of helping people get faster to where Argos needs you to be. Granted, the previous reward track also had honing materials, but there were very few of them, so don't count on this to be your saving grace in terms of item level to help you help you get to 1370 really quick. But I'm just curious tomorrow to see how many of these honing materials and for what days exactly they're gonna be added. Europe West will be receiving a modified login bonus to help players who moved regions catch up. We'll share more information on our official forum soon for the Europe West players. Some bug fixes, these things you can read yourself. Very happy that they've fixed the Stronghold Lab user interface, because you only had one research available there. The other one you had to take a shortcut in order to have 2 researches running at the same time. And that's everything for it. So basically, we are not getting any catch-up mechanics or any higher enchantment rates for honing our gear in March. So those that were leaked are most likely for a future update. Very curious to see what's going to happen in terms of people and content in the game, how this update, for which very few people are actually ready right now, will sit with the community in general and with the players. Personally, I'm not in favor of rushing people through content. I'm not in favor of boosting people up for no particular reason. I'm at the same time not in favor of throwing content at people just because it's ready. So I have some reservations with the cadence of content that they were planning before release, and it seems that so far, at least with the March update, they're sticking to that plan. I really hope it's going to work out fine, because I really care about Lost Ark in general and how it's going to do in the West. The player's perception of Lost Ark to me is very important for the game's success, and I really hope that if they decided to go with this now, they actually got some data from within the game telling them that this is actually a good idea. Having content that most people cannot access just be there, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world in general, because if it's just there, eventually everyone's gonna get to do it, and that's gonna be the end of it. But at the same time, for me, having played Lost Ark, I know that at times, even in the past, they've rushed with content when people were not necessarily ready, not only in terms of item level, but also in terms of, hey, do I want something else that's new because I just got something that's new like a month ago? Do I really want something else harder, newer? So there's many sides to people being ready, not just item level, right? With our release, I feel that people just need a little bit more time. I feel that people are currently having fun, and if they are having fun doing the many things that Lost Ark has in it just as a base game, I feel that a bit more time for people would be nice, for them to really get used to the game, to get into the game. However, just because they haven't yet posted a 3-month roadmap with content from April or content from May, makes me believe, or at least makes me hope, that they're actually looking at data from within the game, and they're gonna go ahead with Argos. But maybe, let's say, future content such as another Legion raid or 2 more Legion raids is something that they might consider throwing at people, maybe when people will be ready. I wish you guys lots of love. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I'm looking forward to seeing your opinion on the patch notes, so leave it in the comments below. And until my next video, stay safe and take it easy.